Episode 103, Social Media.
Everybody on social media here.
This new age of social media, like if you comment or like somebody's pictures that's not famous or already got a big following, then they're gonna feel like they're a groupie or a thot or something like that. So they just rather like DM you, tell you personally. Keep doing what you're doing, like a pic or two, dang.
I kept my daughter off of social media for a year just because she's sacred to me and I wanted that to be for me, and a lot of people couldn't understand it, was calling her Blue Ivy and stuff. But I mean, she's mine, so let me enjoy her.
I don't think it should ever be a person's life, but that happens. So, I mean, it could be a plus and it could be a minus.
I think it depends on your mind state, and you just learn how to deal with it as you go along. For certain people, it's a distraction. For certain people, they look at other people like too much and comparing themselves to them too much. You know, some people make money on social media, use it to market themselves, you know what I mean? Use it to keep in touch with their friends. That's supposed to be what I use it for.
Facebook and that type of thing, it creates something no matter what, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even gotta be doing nothing. You can just take a picture, you know what I'm saying? And if like 3 of the wrong girls like you,
Hey, cutie.
it's over with for you, you know what I'm saying? It's over with. You done did this, that, and the third. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't need no likes. I don't need nothing. No winks, whatever they got going on. Getting in the DM, all that. I don't need none of that. Like, don't, because that's going to be crazy.
In the right context, it's just that. It's just another avenue of entertainment. And I think it's great just for almost like a historical data. You do it and it's entertaining to me. I'm a big picture person, but you go back and look a year or two and like, oh yeah, I remember this, that. So that's a benefit to me, but I think it's probably more negative than good as a whole for society.
My little girl is 12 now. You know, and then now they got like Snapchat and all this stuff. Snapchat media pussy. I'm really like about to go crazy already just thinking about it.
And then you're somewhere in like venues, like say you go to somewhere or you're going to the park and everybody's on their phone. Like even at restaurants I've been in places, everybody on their phone, like where's the social interaction at?
Those younger generation, for them it's becoming more of like a way of communicating, and they become more socially inept. They can't hold a conversation, they don't interact, and it's more of a distraction than what I think it's intended for.
Social media today is very persuasive in families today because a lot of them live for social media. If they don't get the information that social media is furnishing them, it don't appear that they can live a life full and I guess with excitement. But social media today, I just don't care for it. I mean, it's a part of our lives that you got to deal with, but if I had it to do all over again, I would go back to the old school.
It just divides us. And then the whole texting thing, like I hate texting, call me. And then when you try to call Danielle, I mean, well, it's people, it's like, you know, they don't never like to answer, they just send you the voicemail so quick. Like, don't let her be busy or halfway busy.
I just think that there should be boundaries. I don't think everybody needs to know everything that's going on in your household. I think some of those things should be kept in your household, and you don't need to tell everybody what's going on in your life.
Some young kids can't distinguish like what's really right and what's really wrong when they, you know what I mean? So it could like suck them in.
Too much access is not a good thing because they're learning the wrong way to do the possible right things, you know, that could be wonderful, like building relationships and learning how to handle conflict, because now you got a lot of Facebook and internet gangsters, you know, behind the keyboard. But as far as family is concerned, I just kind of make that call to the parent. I don't necessarily intervene, but I tell them like, hey, you know your child is into some unnecessary stuff on Facebook or social media that they should not have any involvement in. That's my role.
Beware of corruption. Like a pic or two. Verbally interact in person. If you see something, say something.
Lady Productions.